In the former city of Stalin in Albania, dozens of old Soviet and Chinese MiGs rust in the open air on what was a communist military base. But the site will soon be reborn from its ashes in the form of a gleaming NATO airbase.
Once called the city of Stalin, Kosovo now hosts a NATO base, whereas, once facing east, we now belong alongside the West.
Since the fall of the communist regime in 1990, after decades of dictatorship, Stalin has reverted to its old name Kosovo. The small Balkan country has resolutely turned towards the West, joined NATO in 2009, and wishes more than anything to join the European Union. The Atlantic Alliance began this year to restore the former airbase of Kosovo in the center of the country to make it an operational infrastructure in the Balkans, a fragile region where fears of destabilization are increased tenfold after the invasion of the Ukraine by the Kremlin.
The transformation of the Kosovo airbase into a NATO tactical base not only helps Albania's military strength, but also represents support for the stability and security for the Western Balkans.
In project on the base of 350 hectares, the restoration of a track of more than 2 kilometers long, the modernization of the control tower and the construction of new storage unit explain the Albanian soldiers. Meanwhile, dozens of decrepit hunters languish in the spring sunshine in a valley hemmed by snow-capped mountains. The approximately 200 planes and 40 helicopters that the base had at the end of the Cold War were retired in 2005 due to obsolescence. 35 Albanian pilots have lost their lives aboard this type of aircraft during exercises.